Hey guys, Nameless Production here. And it's been a while. It's been almost a year since I last uploaded a video. For those who don't know, I dropped YouTube last year primarily because I needed the time to focus on my studies. And now that the finals are over, I can finally go back to content creation. As you may have noticed, all of my past videos are no longer available on my channel. I have deleted them for one reason or another. Primary reason being that they didn't meet my standards anymore. But that's a topic of the past. What I am going to tell you is that no, I haven't quit YouTube. I still intend to make Pokemon related stories. But instead of what if stories or rewrites, my videos are going to be fully fledged fanfiction from this point onwards. If you don't know much about me, then what you should know is that writing fanfiction is where it all started. I'm a fanfic writer for most. I have been working on the script for this story behind the scenes for months. To be fair, I have been working on Pokemon Dreams and Desires for years now. It's a story I thought about when I was 12, even before I got into fanfiction or YouTube content creation. And a story I promised you some months ago. What if Ash travels to my original Fakemon region with my original Fakemon and characters? What if every character or fictional creature I liked from other media was a Fakemon or a Pokemon character? That is the main premise of this fanfic. Of course, it won't be just me only using other franchises' characters as Pokemon characters and Fakemons. There will be my completely original Fakemons and characters too that are not just Pokemon World versions of my favorite characters. For that, I have been mostly working on strengthening my art skills and my story writing skills all this time. Met a lot of people along the way behind the scenes that have helped me grow as a writer and experienced a lot of new stories that have given me a new perspective on story writing. However, I suppose it's only fair to give you people an update now that I am back. For the main story of Pokemon Dreams and Desires, it's going to be a completely original story with original characters and Fakemons. I finished drawing almost all of the characters that are needed for the first trailer of this project. The chapters, I'm going to call them chapters instead of parts because that's what they are, fully fleshed chapters with dialogues that you see in traditional fanfics. And while it will be neat to have multiple voice actors, it's not realistically plausible because I'm not that big of a YouTuber and I am still a student, so I don't have the proper resources either. That's why I'll be doing the voice acting all on my own alongside the editing, character designs, map designing and writing too. As you can see, this fanfic is a high production project that will take its time, but rest assured the script for the first 5 chapters is already finished. I haven't recorded them yet because at the time of writing this script, my new mic has just arrived. As for the story, it's going to take place in my original region, of course, the Donra region. It's going to be a lot like a traditional Ash Saga series where he will be challenging gyms and aiming to win the Donra League. For the timeline, it's immediately at the end of Pokemon XYZ. I think that's the best place for this fanfic to start given that's the last traditional Pokemon anime. There will obviously be Fakemon and a new battle gimmick, all of which will be revealed as the chapters come out. You can expect 7k or 8k words as the average word limit for most chapters. In all honesty, I wanted to hold back on this project for some time, but I decided to finally start the production of this fanfic primarily because when I first started the Anipoke rewrite, it was still a pretty niche concept on YouTube. But recently, the idea of rewriting the Pokemon anime has become a lot more popular. And honestly, I don't feel like being part of that crowd right now. I don't want to follow the herd. I want to create something that feels unique to me, not just more of the same tropes that have been trending in Anipoke lately. That's why I decided to take things in a different direction. Besides, one of the things authors must face one day is releasing their story for the world to see. We shouldn't hide them from the world forever, fearing it still isn't good enough. That's all I wanted to say, and thanks for watching this small update. I'll be back with the trailer of Pokemon Dreams and Desires very soon. Till then, your champ's out.